Greetings, all you game masters. I'm your master, the Frank Master here. Welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Continuing the X Marathon, Mega Man Marathon. Decided to move on to what was initially going to be the finale of the X series, X5. That is two Catcon said, "No, what? No, we're keeping this cash cow as long as we can take it." Which, hey, you know what? Hope you like Zero because that's what this game is all about. Pretty much, Mega Man versus X versus Zero. So. And also, now you can hear a lot of callbacks and references too. But yeah, this is X5 was meant to be the originally the ending. Ending turned out to be just I guess a stopgap. I guess the end of the X versus Zero arc. I guess you want to say anything? Hey, Dynamo, you're about useless as it gets. But even though I do say this is a Zero game, I am going to primarily play as X, except for one occurrence, which I'll explain to you once we get to that point. But outside of that, yeah, not much really a plot to go through. The moon is falling, or sorry, the Erasure colony is falling, and Sigma needs to be stopped, essentially. Eggman X5, yep, it's time to get this bad boy kick up and started. Yeah, as this game goes, I don't have much experience with it, but I did do a test playthrough, so it should be good to go. So here, how the game works is that you can pick X or Zero, but this doesn't matter because you can interchange between the two of them whenever you want to, since both go through the same exact story and all that. And it's a situation, if you pick X, you're going to lose something. Okay, let me start over. So the best way to explain it, if you're going to pick a character here, they're going to lose something for the rest of the game. If you pick X, Zero's going to lose his Z Buster. If you pick Zero, X is going to lose his Ultimate Armor, X4 Armor, what you want to call it. In this situation, you always pick X, because the Z Buster fucking sucks. And of course, it's the X4 armor. Like, why couldn't you? Why wouldn't you pick it? In the year of 2001 XX, Mega Man X Episode 5. Oh, it's a Pasok, I see. Hey, Dynamo. Yes, it's ready. Piece of cake. The colony is still alive. I can let it fall any time. Please let me do it now. I'm getting bored. All I have to do is go back to the Earth and scatter the virus. Hey Sigma. Oh yeah, mysterious voice. I wonder who that could possibly be. You're exactly what I expected. You're doing a good job. That's terrible voice. Nobody dares to fight against you. Except those stupid Maverick Hunters. I'll do anything for you. Anything. Good. I'm going to Earth to execute our plan. Stay where you are and await for further instructions. But I don't think you need to do it. Personally, are they really a threat? Are X and Zero really so strong that you can't let someone else do it? Yes. In a manner of speaking, Zero, I'll show you what you really are, and who your true enemy is. See, that voice gonna kill me. Alright, there they go. Like I say, get the X4 armor to start with X. Now for Shabelia, this is Hunter Base. Can you hear me, X? Sigma appeared suddenly and moved toward a statue which is under construction. We lost his trail and haven't picked up any readings since. I've lost contact with Zero too. Where'd he go? You can reach the statue by going straight in the direction. Stay alert. So machines, even some deserter tactics have become mavericks in the area. Be careful. Alright, so, as always, you get your typical, you got typical charge shots, your X thing. As always, you're starting from scratch, because fuck you, that's why. You also got dash, like always. And now, introducing to the finale of the series, you can now duck. I mean, it's completely situational, but when it's useful, it is useful. What a terrible sight. The highway's been badly damaged. We gotta find Sigma before he destroys anything else, or we'll be in very serious trouble. Yeah, kind of idea. So you pick Zero, you will not be getting the X4 armor. Which, what this bad boy does, you can pretty much essentially fly. You also get much powerful charge shots. Trying to think. And that's really bad. Also, you get reduced special weapons, which will only come into play later on, even though the special weapons in this game kind of blow. I won't say blow, it's more like they're just not really that useful. But just whatever. Alright. Shut up, Aelia. This building is seriously damaged. The walls could collapse at any second, so try not to get trapped by falling rocks. You can take advantage of that of the lay of the terrain. Nope, not you freaking... I get a little bit of damage. Oh, well, I'm just getting hit by every single goddamn rock, apparently. Whew, that was close. Granted, death in this game is pretty much non-factor, because no matter where you die, even if you get game over... Oh, shut up, Alien, I'm trying to explain shit. Can you see a red rope ahead of you? Jump and grab the rope carefully. Okay, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, thank you very much. Lives only matter, because you just... Every time you die, you get a full restore like always. You finally reach a statue. I lost a... Excuse me. I lost the traces at Sigma and Zero somewhere above you. Remember, the guard system of the construction site is malfunctioning as a result of the Sigma virus. Kick the guard walls quickly and climb them. Let's play on it. But yeah, death means nothing because every time... Because even if you get game over, you restart from the previous checkpoint you were at. Whew. Which means I'm probably going to die in this fight, but who cares? Anyway, open the stage, I don't know what I'm about. Just, it typically is. Oh no, Zero, you're dead. Zero, are you alright? He's like, I'm not using that girl voice again, by the way. I'm okay. Just a bit of bruised ego. Anyway, where's Sigma? He took off. Aelia is looking for him, but we can't pick him up any readings. He is a virus. He can't be seen or analyzed correctly like our data. You had to feel his evil energy. The only way to find him. I see. Well, we should go back to base 0. You can't fight in this condition. I can feel him. Sigma is close by. I'll leave here so as not to disturb you, but I'll check the surrounding area before I go. I can feel him too. Sigma is very close to us. Be careful, X. Yeah, it's almost, one would say, probably that goddamn statue behind us. Dear God, it's a Sigma head with mold. What the fuck is that shit? Heh heh heh. Stupid Maverick Hunters. You will all feel the true Maverick power right before you die. Alright, so this fight, I'm probably gonna end up dying because I don't have fucking health. But it's not a particularly hard one. The whole point of fight, he has 2 different attacks. He can either just summon balls. I died, as expected. Ryan Q. I think we only see the cutscene again, which is nice. Alright, let's try it again. From the top. From the start. Alright, so as I was saying, he has 3 different attacks. He can shoot balls to you, which you can just wall jump over. He has a spread shot, which you can duck, and a giant fucking laser, which you can also dunk under. Oh no, he's a pretty easy first boss, which is kind of intentional, because he kind of wants you to kill him, essentially. Because it releases the Sigma virus. That's why this fight is really much right home about. There we go. Yeah, feel the wrath of X and all that. Roy is just more of a lawn fight, anything else. Oh, damn it, that was 2 to me. Yep, that was 2 to me. I made severe continuous last my judgments. Oh, there's a giant laser. A giant fuck you laser. Which, you know, you can clearly touch your head, you can still dodge under. Alright, that should take care of that. Pretty easy. Nice and easy. And that should do that. But unfortunately, that means nothing. Now the original calling one. Darn! That blast released the Sigma virus. It must have spread all over the excuse me, over the Earth by now. All Reploids are getting severely infected. Sigma, he lost to us on purpose. We had to evacuate immediately. The Hunters, this is Hunter Base. Do you read me? All right? Any damage? Are you all right? X0. The entire Earth has been thrown into a panic because of the Sigma virus. It's dangerous to stay there. Report back to base. Darn it, Sigma, you pay for this. Even if we fight, then what good will it do? A battle won't solve the problem. Why must I fight? The situation is far worse than any expected. Sigma's explosion has spread the virus all over the Earth. Human Reploids are in total panic. What's worse, the space colony, Eurasia, is heading straight towards us. But by this rate, it's going to crash on the Earth in 16 hours. Everything, including Reploids, and the entire human race will be annihilated. We have no choice. For the sake of the world, we must destroy the colony. But the only weapon we have in the Hunter base that still works is the Enigma. It is very old. We also have a spatial, but it's been affected by the virus, and the autopilot function doesn't work. So we need someone to fly to the colony and let it collide. It's almost certain death, but we have no other choice. How is the condition Enigma? Far from perfect. In order to use the Enigma, we need to build it up with some devices. The Enigma doesn't work as is. Under the influence of the Sigma virus, a lot of Maverick hunters have been Mavericks, and only a few hunters remain normal. Let's join forces with the rest of the brothers to complete the Enigma. Alright. So now let's get the meat and bones about X5 works. Let's just see what here. Who cares? Who cares, honestly? Yes, override, I don't give a shit. I'm there. Alright, moving on. Moving on! We only have 16 hours left to close it, and we have to upgrade the Enigma cannon before then. There are 4 Mavericks that have the devices required to enhance Enigma. Crossing Grizzly, or I guess... Because so, the thing is here, back when X5 was originally released, the nicknames were... Because I remember correctly, the story was that the guy... Either the person who was associated with the translation was a big fan of Guns N' Roses, so they decided to make a bunch of names based off it. So instead of crossing Grizzly, it was Grizzly / he has a crystal ball. Instead of Tidal Whale, it was Duck McWillen, which is the greatest thing of all time. Tidal Whale, he lives in the ocean. We'll have, I guess, the hydrogen if we consider the ocean. Instead of Volt Kraken, it was Squid Atler, which is also kind of funny. Next Maverick Hunter, he has energy cards. And instead of Shining Firefly, I think it was Dizzy Glow or something like that, or Izzy Glow or something like that. Doctor of Engineering. And of course, like always, there's 4 Mavericks. There are 4 Mavericks, but those 4 Mavericks are the only ones who have the device upgrade other than Enigma. X0, you're only Maverick Hunters that match these Mavericks. Split up, and you can get the devices. Check the devices that you have required. Press. Okay, who cares? It's a bunch of who gives a shit. All right, there's also other enemies, other people here too. So it's like he's also Sky. Forgot his fucking name. There's like I think it's Pegasus, Sky Pegasus. I want to say, who's called a Skyvern. There's I forgot his fucking name, but he's called Axel Red in X5. He's called Dark Dizzy. He's called Matt Rex. So now here's where the meat and bones of X5 comes into play. So how this works is kind of like, I guess Majora's Mask in a way where it works off a time system, where every time you complete a level, either you get game over and click stage select, or you just get a game over in general. The time will go down 1 hour. Now, granted, you have 16 hours to defeat all 8 Mavericks. Because I'm telling you right now, after you beat the four initial Mavericks of these 4, they're going to fire an Enigma cannon immediately. And it's not going to work. I mean, it will work in very, very, very rare occurrences. But it's not. I'm telling you right now, more times than not, it's not going to work. So you're going to end up finding all 8 of them anyway. So how this is going to work, how this playthrough is going to work is, like I said, you should have more than enough time to get everything done. Especially you're also fighting Dynamo twice, which who gets to get Dynamo, which is going to take down an hour. So, and this is going to also mean our 100% playthrough too, which includes all the upgrades and all that. But also, there's a new system into this called parts. As you see here, when it comes to something like X over here, he has 4 different slots for parts. Also, the 4th armor and 0 for himself. So, how you're supposed to get those parts exactly is by beating Mavericks. You're not just going to beat the Mavericks, but you also make sure they're in a high enough level. How do you get a high enough level, at least to my understanding how this works, and trust me, this is a very loose understanding, I'm only going off what I know, or at least what I attempted to learn, is that the level, depending on the level of your Maverick, it depends on how high your Maverick rank is, which takes your fucking ever to do, so don't bother with that, or how much time is left on the timer. So, in order to get, and what it means by higher levels means that bosses have more health. I mean, in extreme mode, I believe their patterns changes, but in this normal mode, it stays the same. So you're essentially just doing it, doing it freaking I guess normally. In this case, it's just the health bars are much larger, which is no big deal for us. We can use to beat them regardless. And then every time it's usually you want them around level 8, except for one occurrence we're gonna have to use 0 for another occurrence because 0 has a higher Maverick rank than X for some reason, even though they both did the same exact feats. So how's it gonna work? In order to make sure we get everything, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna reset the game because I have a save file set up where it takes us directly to how much time we need left. I recommend around 11 hours remaining. In order to get everything in a comfortable manner. So I think I have it right here. This is the save file we're gonna work off of. And so now it starts at 11 hours. Don't worry, that's more than the time we need. And so the only time goes down is when either when we leave a stage. You can get game over in a stage and keep going through it, and the time will stay the same. So in this situation, for your first one, we're going to choose Grizzly Slash. I'm going to refer to them as their original names. You're going to pick 0 here because, like I said, 0 has a high enough Maverick rank to get this. And this will be the only time I'll play as 0, because outside of the Duck feature, he plays almost similarly to his X4 counterpart. And so there's no extra cutscenes or extra dialogue. I mean, there kind of is, but not really. Destroy the Maverick trucks. Then you'll be able to reach the security warehouse. But outside of that, he controls virtually the same. He still got his good old 1-2 slash. The only thing he complains is that you don't have the ultimate any armor pieces with him, so it's gonna be kind of the problem. The blue core you can see below is the weak point. If you destroy it, the truck will begin to explode. But you better jump to the next truck before this one blows. Then to the end of the line. Alright. Wait a minute. I can try and clear my throat here. I know it's a lot of explaining, and trust me, the reason why I'm explaining is because the game does a very poor job in explaining it. As in, I don't think it explains it at all. Or at least, if it did explain it, it didn't explain it well enough. And that's the only reason why I'm ever going to really explain this, because... Goddamn, I died. Thankfully, death is not much of a factor here, and that's why I consider X5 not a bad starting point either. Even though I do think it is harder than X4 in some instances, because you just don't get some intricacies left. All right, that worked better. All right, sometimes it's better to be faster here. And the reason why I don't recommend you play as 0 because X gets certain things later on, which help benefit him a lot, like the Falcon armor. Because the Falcon armor is easily one of the best armors in the game, bar none. I'm not kidding you. And in fact, I would say it's one of the best armors in X's period. Oh no, I died. The horror. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't give a shit if I die or not, because, like, death is just, like, it's just a few screens back, who cares? So, yes, I will be playing this more loosely, in case you're wondering. Hey, they made death non-factor, so why should I bother? Now, unfortunately, X5 is a huge problem, whereas we can't guarantee, no matter what path you pick, you're going to be back to regardless. Coincidence, one, fucking Duck McWhalen stage, or Tidal Whale, or whatever you want to call him. Jesus Christ. Like, you gotta do that stage 3 goddamn times to get everything. And I'll shut up. The truck has already begun to explode. Hurry, move on to next. Alright, so here you gotta be quick. You gotta be quick and furious, because there is, at the very end of this truck, or I mean, maybe not so much this one, but the next one. Also, be careful here, because these drills are one-hit kill. But yeah, you gotta be quick, because energy tank, oof, got it. Alright, that was close. Alright, I think we're at the end of the line here. But yeah, the only reason why I got backtrack is too, because of the guy armor getting all the hard tanks. Granted, that's if you care enough for them. Is this a secret house? I can't tell, but there are some strong energy readings. We're getting even stronger readings from the deep inside. It must be him. Stay on guard. All right, so another cool thing about X5 though is that you can get you can get armor pieces both X and 0. So you don't have to worry about that simulation like last time. Afterlight, you are Zero, aren't you? Who are you? Thank you for supporting X. Please continue to take care of him. I'll give you a program for X's armor. Analyze and update it to X's main memory in the secure area. Then complete the armor. For security reasons, the program is divided into 4 segments. Once you gather and upload all 4 parts, the armor will complete. Nothing happens unless you have all 4 parts. Her name is Elia, isn't it? She can analyze the data and let you upload it. Anyway, here is the lip arm for the leg. With the leg part equipped, X can fly through the air, and X becomes invincible while flying. Collide against the enemy to destroy them. I'm afraid I have nothing about your body structure, therefore I can't enhance your power. I'm really sorry. I don't need any power-ups. But I have one thing I want to ask you. Sometimes an unknown data energy emerges in my mind. I can't seem to figure out an old professor. Do you know him by any chance? I don't know. Perhaps if it is all him, but the data must be a fragment created by some error. I will worry about that. Why don't you just forget about it? I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it. But when I saw you, I felt an urge to ask you. I'm sorry I couldn't give you the answer to your question. Never mind. I didn't expect any answer. Anyway, I'll give you a next the armor program. Alright, so I was interested to help build Zero's story, but unfortunately, this leads to another big problem with X and its armor upgrade. So, like you said, you can't access the full armor until you have all 4 parts of it, which is dumb, because it has never happened in any other X game. When you get the armor piece, you can get its benefits immediately. You don't have to worry about anything else. But here, nuh-uh. You're gonna deal with that armor thing whether you like it or not, which is stupid. But that's whatever. You're gonna get those armor pieces quick enough anyway. Hey, Grizzly Slash. Or Crescent Grizzly, whatever you want to call yourself. Zero. See, you reopens own wounds. You should have that. You should look after. I don't have time for small attack. Give me the crystal ball, smart dick. Whatever I said after that. Why don't you do what you usually do and force me to? You used to be a maverick, right? That's why I heard. And you destroyed Sigma, didn't you? What, that old story? If you dare try and fight me, then I accept your challenge anytime, anywhere. Hunters and Sigma are very similar, very aggressive and overconfident. What? We're nothing like that scum. Oh yes, you are. I'm just an arms dealer, but you destroyed anyone who could stand against you. Now I'm gonna make you pay for what you did to me, Maverick Hunter. Where is say, buddy? So, Grizzly, as you should always choose first, because he is pathetically easy. He has gold attacks. First off, he can shoot. Damn it. Okay. All right, wait for him to show up. All right. Well, that's the place I want you to show up. Damn it. All right. Damn it. All right, I was gonna show up here again. Oh, I jumped into him. All right. Let's try again, though. So, I guess I need better explanation anyway. So, I can see in his life bar there, level 9, that means he's at that's level he's at, which will pretty much guarantee us getting a party here. But that level pretty much means how much more of a health bar he has. Or I could have won that fight easily if he didn't have that big a health bar, but it's no big deal. He is not much of a threat, no matter you pick 0 or X. I guess he's a tad bit more difficult as 0 because you'd be more up close and personal. But outside of that, that's really the only complaint when it comes to 0 here. Also, I didn't realize he was gonna land there. Usually does 3 of them. That's odd. Oh well, he's dead anyway. So it doesn't really fucking matter. It's just he's dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. Anyone can see. Doesn't really matter to me. Beautiful. Alright, so got A rank there. Beautiful. You got DNA data from the boss you just defeated. From this DNA data, a special weapon has become yours. Alright, so alright, okay, I don't want to. Area weak point, find the most effective weak point for each enemy. Plus, if you defeat a high level. That's pretty much how you figure it out. That they get parts, because it pretty much tells you if you have enough level, you can get a part for them. However, it's gonna take a little bit. So you see that plus, that means you're gonna get it. Here we're gonna start with weapons in light. Actually, I'm gonna do weapons and energy. I don't know why it said life. Alright, well, that was... I mean, we're gonna do... Actually, we don't really need energy anyway. Alright, and we're gonna end it there. Yeah, let's might as well save. Let's pick... Yeah, let's go with you. Why not? Let's go with you. Who cares? Alright, did you do it then? Alright, we're gonna end it there. Okay. Oh, no, first, sorry. No, we're not. No, we're not. Incoming message from sources unknown. Who's this? I've never seen him. Nice to meet you, Maverick Hunters. I have no hard feelings towards you, but this is my mission. Before long, I will attack the Hunter base. Ah, are Mr. X and Mr. Zero there? Please play with me. I'm really bored. Don't worry, we'll fight like true sportsmen. Oh, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I am Dynamo. See you soon. How dare you? At a time like this, should we even attempt to fight against one that's so arrogant? Arrogant, geez, he's a fucking dickhead. Alright, we're gonna end it there, so thank you all for watching. Your Master the Frank Master. Continue Master's game out in the next part, so I'll see you guys then.